Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. President Ram Nath Kovind leads the nation in paying homage to the martyrs of Pulwama attack. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls the martyrs exceptional individuals who devoted their lives to serving and protecting the nation. Prime Minister holds extensive talks with President of Portugal, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa in New Delhi. SC takes strong note of non-compliance of its order, asking telcos to pay over 1.4 lakh crore rupees. Asks MDs and directors of telcos why contempt action be not taken against them. The Bombay High Court refuses to grant anticipatory bail to civil rights activists Gautam Navlakha and Anand Teltumbde in the Elgar Parishad-alleged Maoist link case. Tamil, Assamese and Dogri websites of All India Radio News launched. The nation is remembering the martyrs of Pulwama attack today who made the supreme sacrifice in a dastardly terrorist attack last year. 40 Central Reserve Police Force CRPF personnel were martyred when their convoy on the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway was attacked by a vehicle-borne suicide bomber at Lakhpura in Pulwama last year. President Ram Nath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi led the nation in paying homage to the martyrs. The President said in a tweet that grateful nation salutes the supreme sacrifice of the brave soldiers. He said India remains firm in its resolve to defeat and eliminate terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. The Prime Minister said that the martyred soldiers were exceptional individuals who devoted their lives to serving and protecting the nation. He added that India will never forget their martyrdom. In Jammu, a memorial to the 40 CRPF personnel was inaugurated at Lakhpura camp today. The names of all the 40 personnel, along with their pictures, are part of the memorial, along with the motto of CRPF, Seva and Nishtha, Service and Loyalty. Umesh Gopinath Jadhav from Maharashtra was the special guest at the wreath-laying ceremony at CRPF campus in Lakhpura. Jadhav took 61,000 kilometers long journey across India from Maharashtra to meet the families of the 40 Jawans and collected the soil from their houses and the cremation grounds. Additional Director General of CRPF, Zulfikar Hassan, said the supreme sacrifice of 40 Jawans has further increased the resolve to eliminate enemies of the country. The Defence Minister and the Home Minister have also paid homage to the martyrs of Pulwama attack. Union Ministers Smriti Irani and Hardeep Singh Puri, AAP Chief Arvind Kejriwal were among those who remembered the martyrs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the visiting Portuguese President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa held extensive talks today in New Delhi. They explored ways to deepen bilateral ties in a range of areas, including trade and investment. Mr. Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa arrived in New Delhi yesterday night on a 4-day visit. It is his first visit to India. The visiting dignitary was accorded a ceremonial welcome at the forecourt of Rashtrapati Bhavan today morning. He also visited Rajghat and paid tributes to Father of the Nation Mahatma Gandhi. The President of Portugal is accompanied by Minister of State and Foreign Affairs Professor Augusto Santos Silva, Secretary of State for Internationalization Professor Eurico Brilhante Gias, and Secretary of State for National Defense Jorge Seguro Sanchez. President Ram Nath Kovind will meet the visiting president today in the evening and host a banquet in his honor. Mr. Sousa will also travel to Maharashtra and Goa during his visit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi remembered former External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj on her birth anniversary today. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said she epitomized dignity, decency and unwavering commitment to public service. He said firmly rooted in Indian values and ethos, Sushma Swaraj had great dreams for the nation. The Prime Minister added that she was an exceptional colleague and an outstanding minister. The Supreme Court today directed the managing directors of telcos and other firms to explain why contempt action be not taken against them for non-compliance of its order. The order was to pay adjusted gross revenue AGR of 1.47 lakh crore rupees to the Department of Telecommunications DOT. Taking strong note of the non-compliance of its order, a bench of Justice Arun Mishra, Justice S. Abdul Nazir and Justice M.R. Shah expressed anguish over the order passed by DOT's desk officer, staying the effect of its verdict in AGR matter. The top court expressed anguish that a desk officer writes a letter to the Attorney General and other constitutional authorities saying they should not insist on payment of money by telcos and others and to ensure that no coercive action is taken against them. Referring to the DOT's desk officer who had put on hold the top court's order, the court said it will initiate contempt against the officer and the companies. The court summoned the MDs and directors of telecom companies to the court on March 17th. Telecom companies had approached the Supreme Court in January seeking modification in its verdict to get more time to pay up. The court had rejected the plea. The Supreme Court today refused to grant interim bail to former Congress leader Sajjan Kumar, who is sentenced to life imprisonment in a 1984 anti-Sikh riot case. The top court said it will hear his bail plea in the summer vacations. A bench headed by Chief Justice S.A. Bobde also said it will consider medical report from the AIIMS on the health condition of Kumar. Kumar was awarded life imprisonment by the Delhi High Court on December 17, 2018. The Apex Court adjourned a plea today by 2 weeks, seeking to declare the Congress manifesto for the 2019 Lok Sabha elections unfair and against the Model Code of Conduct. A bench headed by Chief Justice S.A. Bobde deferred the hearing after it was apprised that one of the co-petitioners in the case has not been permitted by the registry to argue in person. The Tamil Nadu government informed the Supreme Court today that the Assembly Speaker has initiated action on DMK petition. The petition alleged that the Speaker did not act on the plea seeking disqualification of 11 AIADMK lawmakers who voted against the Chief Minister E. Palaniswamy during a 2017 confidence vote. The 11 lawmakers included Deputy Chief Minister O. Pannirselvam. A bench comprising Chief Justice S.A. Bobde, Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Suryakant took note of the submission and disposed of the petition filed by the DMK. The plea had sought disqualification of Pannirselvam and 10 others for having voted against the Palaniswamy government when they were in rebel camp. The Bombay High Court today refused to grant anticipatory bail to civil rights activists Gautam Navlakha and Anand Teltumbde in the Elgar Parishad-alleged Maoist link case. Justice P.D. Naik rejected the pre-arrest bail pleas filed by them. The court, however, extended the interim protection from arrest granted to them for a period of 4 weeks so that they can approach the Supreme Court in appeal. Navlakha, Teltumbde and several other activists have been booked by the Pune police for their alleged Maoist links and several other charges. It was following the violence at Crore Bhima village in Pune district on the 1st of January 2018. According to the Pune police, inflammatory speeches and provocative statements made at the Elgar Parishad conclave held in Pune on the 31st of December 2017 had triggered caste violence at Crore Bhima the next day. The police alleged that the conclave was backed by Maoists. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Ravi Mittal today launched the language websites of AIR News in Tamil, Assamese and Dogri. He launched these websites during the National Conference of Regional News Units of AIR News in New Delhi. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Mittal said that efforts must be made to improve the quality of AIR News to stop the migration of audience to other medium. He suggested that interaction must be made with the listeners, advertisers and different RNUs for better coordination and efficiency.
हम लोग AIR की न्यूज को कैसे और अच्छा कर सकते हैं। आप में से हर व्यक्ति से चाहूंगा कि जो आपकी न्यूज सुनते हैं, हमारे कंट्री का जो AIR की ही न्यूज सुनता है, तो आप फील्ड में उनके साथ एक बार मिलें और उनसे पूछें कि हमारी न्यूज में क्या अच्छी बात है और क्या खराब बात है, और जो इम्प्रूवमेंट हम कर सकते हैं वो इम्प्रूवमेंट हम लोग करेंगे।
Principal Director General Ira Joshi said that AIR News is known for providing accurate news and it is playing an important role in information dissemination. She said that regional news units have done a great job during the calamities, and these units help the people and administration by providing accurate information in the time of crisis. She informed that AIR News is in the process of launching a 24/7 FM news channel.
Every month we are producing 1,400 news-based programs that we give accurate news. Our buzzwords are ABC, accuracy, brand and credibility. We are creating informed public opinion. Our RNUs have done a wonderful job in times of calamity. They have really helped people, save a lot of lives.
Member Finance of Prasar Bharati Rajiv Kumar said that AIR News provides accurate and genuine news in local languages with cost-effective manner. He said that radio is playing an important role in providing information in the remotest areas. He suggested that synergy between Doordarshan and AIR must be improved to increase the effectiveness of these medium.
There has to be a synergy between TV news and radio news. But we feel that still the level of interaction and synergy which is required for these two news producing agencies within Prasar Bharati needs to increase. We have to achieve a higher level of synergy between these two.
On the occasion, the Information and Broadcasting Secretary also interacted with the representatives of 46 RN News and foreign correspondents. Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Singh Puri today handed over conveyance deed on personal land of 34 people under Centre's flagship scheme PM Uday in New Delhi. Briefing media after the distribution of deeds, the minister said nearly 151 conveyance deeds have been issued so far. He said around 2.15 lakh people have applied online for registration. Mr. Puri said a mechanism will be devised for simplified registration process, and his ministry is determined to complete the process in reasonable time frame.
I am hoping that in the coming days, in addition to the 2,15,000 of our brothers and sisters citizens who have registered, the remaining will also come forward. I think there will be another 7-8 lakh who will be in that. I am also hoping that completed applications will be 900 and so, and that the process of vetting and all that will be completed very quickly.
Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan has said that all 645 Indians evacuated from new coronavirus-hit Wuhan city of China have tested negative for the COVID-2019. Briefing reporters in New Delhi, he said all 3 persons who tested positive for COVID-2019 in Kerala are now stable. He said one of the 3 medical students has been discharged after recovery. He said other 2 are stable and recovering and will be discharged soon. Now we move on to a segment of Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat. Unity in diversity is the global identity of India. To celebrate and strengthen this identity, Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat focused campaign is underway in the country. More from our correspondent.
National capital Delhi has been paired with Sikkim under Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat program. Speaking to AIR News, Resident Commissioner of Sikkim in Delhi, Ashwini Kumar Chand said, since 2017, selected students and teachers of both states are visiting each other under the program. He said cultural exchanges are taking place time to time in Sikkim and in Delhi.
Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat is one of the unique programs which has been created by Government of India in partnering the states. Around 15 teachers and 20 students in every year they are getting exchange with each state, and a lot of programs have happened like food festivals, cultural festivals, dance festivals and exhibitions in the schools, colleges, universities. This has been a wonderful experience for the students in Sikkim, and in general it has created awareness among various students.
With people-to-people contact, Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat initiative has strengthened bond between Delhi and Sikkim. With Anand Chaturvedi, Anupam Mishra, AIR News, Delhi.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President Ram Nath Kovind leads the nation in paying homage to the martyrs of Pulwama attack. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls the martyrs exceptional individuals who devoted their lives to serving and protecting the nation. Prime Minister holds extensive talks with President of Portugal, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa in New Delhi. And with that, we end the Midday.